Okay, I'm going to show you how to find an equation or analyze with given information. So first example, an ellipse has a center of this and a vertice at 8 to negative 3 and major axis of 12. Okay, well I'm a visual learner, so I'm going to kind of draw myself a little bit of a sketch. So 5, negative 3. So I'm kind of over there as a center, right? And then 8, negative 3. So if that's the case, then that was 3 to the right. Okay, so I know that. And major axis of 12, so therefore, right, we're going to be going up like that. So my center, so this is an ellipse, so we're going to add so there's my center part. Okay, and it always equals 1. So now I just have to fill in the missing piece. So the x, we determined moved over 3. So we're going to put a 9 there. And the major axis was 12, so we went 6 and 6. So then I put a 36 there. Okay, find the equation given this graph. Okay, so I have a circle. This is at an x value of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so therefore the x in the middle would be a 4. So x minus 4 squared. That's part of my circle. And y. And I can see that from here I went up 3 and down 3. Right, you can see the 3's all the way around, so that's why it's a circle. And right, there is no movement on the k. And then we would put a 9 there, so I would suggest not writing that. I'm just writing a y squared there. Okay, hyperbola, vertices at negative 3, 2. So again, I'm a little bit of a visuals person, so I'm going to kind of map this out for myself. So negative 3, 2 and negative 3, 8. So if those are the vertices, then I know this about it, right? So I know it's going to start with the y squared, and then it's going to subtract the x squared part. Okay, and should we talk about the center? How am I going to get that? So the center, okay, it's going to have an x value of negative 3, and then halfway between the 8 and the 5. Okay. Sorry, I copied. Nope. I'm sorry, this is a 2, right? This is a height of 2. That would make more sense. 2 and a height of 8. So halfway between the 2 and the 8 is 5. There we go. So halfway between the 2 and 8 is 5. So my center. And then we know that from 5, I went 3 up and down. And then if my slope of one of my axes is negative 3 over 5, means that that's the direction I go horizontally. Okay, so if we're starting with the y part, we're going to write y subtract 5 squared from that over 9, and then minus, and the x part will be a plus 3 in there, and then horizontally I went 5, 5, right? So I'm going to put a 25. Okay, find the value of k, so the circle has a radius of 7. So here I'm going to be working to complete the square. So x squared minus 8x plus 16 plus y squared plus 10y plus 25. And that k I will have moved over, so it's negative k. But I would have had to add 16 and 25 to balance it out. So x minus 4 squared plus y plus 5 squared is going to equal 41. Plus 41 minus k, or negative k plus 41. Okay, so I want my radius to equal 7, right? So I would have needed 49 on this side then. So I need 49 to be equivalent to negative k plus 41. So therefore, if I subtract this, I get 8. Negative k, or negative 8, is the value I would need for k. Okay, last two here, given two graphs. So I'm going to give you some points here. So this is 3, negative 3 looks like. 3, 6, 2. This looks like 3, 7. And 0, 2. Okay, so center looks like I went 5 up and down. And 3 each way. Okay, so what is that center? So the center will be 3, comma 2. All right, and so the x, this is an ellipse, so I'm going to add. Okay, so I'm going to fill in my x part, my y part, and then my x, 3 each way, so I'm going to put a 9. The y went 5 up and down, so I'm going to put a 25. Okay, last one, hyperbola. Okay, so this is the point 0, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 0, 7. So my center is 0, and that should be 4 then. Okay, and looks like we went up 1, 2, 3 over 2. To get that. Alright, so now we have y squared needs to be positive and the x squared needs to be negative because we're opening up, down. Alright, so y minus 4 squared, do that part. And there's no transformation on the x squared, so I can just write that. Over something something equals 1. Okay, so the up, down, can you see we went 3, spanning the 3 out, so that's 9, and the overs, we spanned out 2 each way, so this would be 4. And there's the equation.